The defense headquarters says it remains resolute in efforts to secure Nigeria from terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, and other heinous crimes. This is in view of the successes recorded by its troops in operations against the Boko Haram terrorists, Islamic State of West African Province fighters, bandits, and other criminal elements. At the weekly media interface in Abuja to update Nigerians on activities of its troops, from 26 November to 2 December 2020, Coordinator Defense Media Operations, Major General John Enenche said scores of bandits were neutralized, with their hideouts destroyed, and cache of ammunition recovered in operations in the northwest and central zone.
Equally, the air component of Operation Hadarin Daji has sustained air operations against armed bandits, with the obliteration of another camp and neutralization of scores of their fighters at Birnin Kogi Forest in Katsina State. Airstrikes executed by the air component also resulted in the destruction of some structures at a camp in Dunya Forest in Katsina State. The air raids were conducted on the heels of impeccable intelligence reports indicating that the two camps, with their clusters of huts, were among the locations being used by the terrorist-affiliated armed bandits to store their sophisticated weapons and plan attacks. Equally, following credible intelligence on persistent banditry activities at Angwamada in Nasarawa State, troops of Operation Wild Stroke on the 27th of November swiftly mobilized to the general area and carried out an overnight raid operation on a bandits camp. In the course of the encounter, 3 armed bandits were neutralized, while troops recovered 4 AK-47 rifles, 1 locally made rifle, 3 AK-47 magazines, and 67 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition and some cash.
The onslaught of troops of Operation Lafia Dole against Boko Haram terrorists, ISWAP fighters in the northeast, was also spotlighted at the briefing.
In the same vein, the Air Task Force of Operation Lafia Dole neutralized several ISWAP elements and destroyed their hideouts at Unguri, Ghana, along the Gulumbala Ghana Kumshi axis, as well as Tumbuma Baba on the fringes of Lake Chad, both in the northern part of Borno State.
Furthermore, Nigerian vessel MT Stelios, reportedly hijacked by pirates in the Togo-Ghana borders, was rescued in the period under review.
It could be recalled that MT Stelios was reported to be possibly hijacked on the 16th of November in the Togo-Ghana border, about 55 nautical miles off Lome and 90 nautical miles south of Tema, and all efforts to track the vessel proved abortive as her automatic identification system was switched off. Further tracking revealed that the vessel transited from Ghanaian, Togolese, and Benin waters before arriving in Nigeria. The Italian naval ship Martinego and the Nigerian Navy ships operated jointly to track the vessel location, and a helicopter from Italian naval ship Martinego spotted the ship at about 188 nautical miles out of Lagos with only 2 crew on board. The pirates had apparently left the ship after kidnapping 3 members of the crew. Subsequently, Enenche intercepted and escorted the vessel and handed it over to Enenche Beecroft for further investigations. The exercise was deactivated on the 26th of November.
Commending the troops for the feat, Enenche solicited the cooperation of Nigerians, especially in intelligence gathering, to security agencies for prompt and effective action. Palang Bukar, CNN News.